Hello, everyone. Welcome to an anatomy of a high converting sales page. I'm Kareem with Team.com your all in one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage in one place. And with me, I have my awesome co host, Abanati Suarez. Abanati, how are you today?
I'm doing great today, man. How about you?
Doing amazing. And why I'm doing amazing is because I know I can create sales pages that are going to convert. And with everybody working at home, everybody being on their computers, and they're trying to make an income from online, from their office, from wherever they're at, they're looking for a way to get people to buy their product or service. And the best way to do that is to have an amazing sales page. Because, yes, you can generate free traffic, as we said in our best practices from friends, family, Google.contacts, emails. We can do that all. But you need a good sales page to send them to so they know what they're going to get, they know how they're going to get it, and all the details in between. So there's no question in their mind, what am I doing? What am I getting? How am I getting? And you've seen a lot of really good sales pages. So I want to ask you, and I want to ask the audience, what is it about a sales page that gets you to say, okay, I'm going to scroll down and see what they're saying, as opposed to I'm going to scroll back or I'm going to leave? People in the audience watching on YouTube, Facebook, I'd love your opinion as well. Put in the chat what makes you love a sales page, what makes you leave or bounce, and what do you think, Abby? Uh, believe you're muted. Give me 1 second.
Now, can you listen to me?
I can, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I have many years going around the web, looking at many sales pages. I started this like 13 years ago. So I have seen a lot of sales pages, and I have seen how they have changed. I remember the sales pages where they are all just an image, like inside the Warrior Forum, just images. And I remember those sales pages because it was easy. They were just only focused on the fancy looking graphics and all that. But also, I have seen the transition for that too. And I have seen so many sales pages that sometimes it's really hard for you to buy something because you know what is the, the purpose of the page. But at the same time, I have seen some really interesting sales pages that also, even me that know a lot about sales pages, have made me to buy too. So this is something interesting. If I know a lot about sales pages and I know what is their purpose, and still it grabs me to buy, it must be a really good sales page. So something important to consider is that there is not a rocket science about sales pages. It's something simple. It's just like, and also there is other black hacks and strategies that a lot of people use with sales pages, and they just lie to people. So what you need to do with a sales page is explain the benefits the better you can of a product or service, and also show to people that your product really works. So that's the main, that's the purpose of a sales page, is to communicate to people that have a specific need and you know that need, and also how your product or service can solve that need, and also show them the proof that is real, that you can, there are proof that your products and service can solve that need. So those three things will be the focus. First, you need to explain the need and also how you perfectly understand that need. Second, you need to expose to them how your service can do it. And also another point of view is to explain how people can get in trouble if they don't find the right um, the right solution for that need. So that's another thing. So there are many things, but it's the same like you. In order to create a sales page, you need to think as a customer. You need to think as a customer and what you are looking for. And also, if you think as a customer or as a buyer, then you will know what you will include in the sales page, because you have to write also as a buyer. You need to put your shoes in their shoes. Now, something else also to consider here is that you can take a look at the sales pages you know that are already converting, because maybe you have limited knowledge about sales pages, and also you may have a few things to consider. But if you take a look at high converting sales pages, and also pages that have stats that you can check if the page is converting, then you can study. You have to take the time to study those sales pages. And there are many places you can take a look at that. So you have to study that sales page and see what elements they include. You need to see what they put in the header. You need to see what they put in the video. You need to take a look at everything. And also, this is not about copying other people's sales pages. No, it is about learning how sales pages work, learning how they convert, what language they use, what is the need they are approaching, and also what elements they are using, like colors, what type of text, and also what structure. And so what you need to do is to study, to analyze high converting sales pages and create your own anatomy of that high converting sales page. So that's what I think about sales pages. There is not a rocket science of this. You just need to learn, to investigate, to analyze, and after you study, then you create your own.
Exactly. I love how you put that, because yeah, you don't want to just copy something, but you want to get the main elements. And the main elements that have got me personally is having someone emphasize with me, oh, I've been in this thing. Are you tired of all the offers that say they work, but then they don't do something? Oh, okay. Well, maybe this will be a little bit different. And then they show an actual demonstration of what the product or service does, so I know it works. And we're going to take a look at some amazing sales pages today. So people watching on YouTube, people watching on Facebook, I would love to know, what about a sales page makes you go, wow, I got to get this product and I got to get it now. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to talk about some of the big elements that make a sales page convert. Let's actually get down. It's not rocket surgery, as Abinati said, but there are some things to consider. So how to create sales pages that convert, because that's what we want to do. We want to make a sales page, but we want people to come to it. We want people to convert. Why? Because that's how we create a consistent income. So you can go here on Crazy Egg, and it does explain what a sales pages is versus landing pages if you had any questions. But how do you create a sales page that converts? 20 tips. I'm just going to give them to you briefly, but these are things you want to think about while you're analyzing, while you're studying. Keep these in mind. These will help. What is your target audience? Who are you going after? Is it affiliate marketers? Is it dentists? Is it doctors? Is there a specific age group, a specific gender, a specific social class? What is your target audience? And define that. Go really, really deep with that. Maybe you want to go to coffee shops that only have, say, vegan food. The more specific you are, in my opinion, the better. The stronger your sales page will become, because it's more targeted to serve that need. Make your offer clear and concise. A lot of issues in being complicated. If you've ever gone to a sales page and they have this going on, they have this going on, and they're telling you this offer does this, this, that, no, I don't need to know that. I need real quick, what can you do for me? They have a good one. Get to inbox 0 within 15 minutes. Oh, I want that. Make an extra $50 a day. You know, something realistic. You want a really clear and concise offer. If it's not readily apparent in the top subject line, then that's going to be an issue, because why am I coming on the sales page? I need a problem solved, as me and Abinati talked about. Well, if I need a problem solved, I need an offer that's clear and concise on how to solve that problem. And then we have Neil Patel again. He's everywhere. Build your conversion funnel and optimize it. So this goes into what we were talking about, figuring out what the best way to do it is. And actually, I've been in some funnels where you have to scroll down and keep scrolling down and keep scrolling down. It's actually a little bit of a workout for my finger here. And then I get to the end. So typically, if you want a shorter funnel, say that their example is selling shoes or selling a physical product, then you're going to have a shorter funnel. But if you're going to have something complicated like a high-end racing bike, a video program that does something, maybe some complicated software, your sales page will be longer. So you want to gauge a sales page with how much information you want to put it, and then optimize everything so when people show up, they're ready to convert. And here's the big one. We forget this a lot, and I forgot this. I'm guilty of this. Creating the perfect call to action. What do you want your users to do? You can get them to the page. You can have an awesome offer. You can optimize everything. But if you don't have a good call to action, it's kind of mute because they're not going to take action. I know I used to think that, oh, well, if I just have a good product, a good service, somebody will click on the button. Somebody will subscribe. It sells itself, right? Fortunately, not. And people watching on YouTube, people watching on Facebook, how many times have you got something or have you engaged with something that didn't have a call to action? I think this one is huge. You need some good CTA button copy as well. You know, get your bike now, get your course now, whatever it is. What's up, Bobby?
It is the same like building a website and doing nothing for getting traffic to it. There is a saying that says, if you build it, they will come. But it's not like that. You have to build it, and you have to look, you have to work it out so people can go there. The same is, you can say, if you create it, they will buy. No, it's not like that. You have to create it, but also you have to invite them to buy.
And tell them to buy it. Because even if I have an amazing product, best video creator in the world, best video creator on JVZoo, and I don't tell you to buy now, I just say, hey, this is great. Do whiteboard videos, do explainer videos, do animated videos. Woo! Okay, what do you want me to do?
And also, it's something important to consider here is that you can have the greatest product ever, but if you don't know how to sell it, it won't sell.
Yes.
So the sales page is really extremely important in order to sell something. And also you have to be even careful. Why? Because you can even create the greatest sales page, but sell a really, really bad product, low quality product. And that also is really, really bad. It's worse, and is not ethic, it's dishonest. So you need to have a good balance with your sales page, because you need to be really good at explaining the benefit of your service without exaggerating and without lying to people.
Yeah.
So your product must be really good. If your product is good and you have testimonials, it will be really easy to create a sales page, a converting sales page. So you have to really do a very good job creating a good product and have a lot of people testing it, and also creating testimonials, having testimonials from real people. And it will be really easy to create a sales page if you have a product like that. For example, now I'm worried that many marketers try to launch a product every single month, but there is no time enough to test it. So how can people test a product in, I don't know how long it will take to test it, and also to make people to test it and to see it works, and also to create all those screenshots of money-making screenshots, and with a product that just barely got finished creating it. So how can you test that? That's why I call it the shiny object. And also, people just buy because of the sales page. They buy it because of the sales page, and they know how to sell. So that's why people buy it, because marketers know how to sell, and they know how to create really good and high converting sales videos and sales pages. But that also can harm your reputation if you don't make sure your product or service is of quality. And the greatest way to prove that is with testimonials. You have to get real people to test your product or service. Are you there? Can you listen to me? I'm here. Are you there?
All right. So thank you for that, Avi. Also, thank you for explaining that as well.
I'm back.
Yes. So thank you for explaining that, because that is an issue we run into in affiliate and internet marketing, where people make very, very good sales pages and they'll have amazing pitches. That's the big thing, the pitch.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a little bit of extra stuff here for people who are watching. If you focus on core values, what do people want to get out of this? More, it's not always money. It could be more time, more the ability to travel the world. If you focus on those things and you have a good pitch and you have a good offer, that's great. But you want to have good products, because I do see a lot of products that are made very, very quickly. They throw them out there. It's not done, or it's barely done, and it doesn't have as much value as it could potentially have. So always make sure with marketing that you have good product, but also you have a good pitch with it and you explain it well. I think that's imperative to do that. So to keep going, add several call to actions, but not too many. There's nothing wrong with multiple call to actions. As you've seen, Abby, you go through these sales pages. There's buy now here. You go down a little bit, buy now here, because you can miss a button. I miss buttons. You don't want to have 50 of them, but you want to have a decent amount. You don't want to have 6, call to actions in one section, but definitely have some call to actions consistently, because someone can, miss it, someone can misunderstand it, and that's fine. That happens. So 6, consider design variations. Test what your users are doing. And with DotcomPal, we have an awesome tool for this, A/B testing. And believe it or not, this sounds crazy sometimes, but a simple thing like changing your call to action, the text on your button, changing a color, changing a placement of something can affect your conversions. And you can use A/B tests, which is a function in DotcomPal, because it's your all-in-one solution to build, grow, and sell and manage on the internet. You can use A/B testing to see which pages are winning and which pages have better conversions. Next, and I actually like this one. This one gets overlooked. Make your sales page simple. Having ever long sales pages, having tons and tons of stuff, yeah, it looks cool, but here's the thing. I'm coming to a sales page. Why? Why am I engaging in business? Because I want to solve a problem.
Yeah, that's right.
For the longest time, there wasn't a tool that existed that helped people build, grow, sell, and manage in one place. Now there is. So what you do on a sales page is you convey that simply. You don't need to have tons and tons of stuff. You want some good videos, you want some nice graphics, definitely, and you want a good headline, but you do want it simple. And just to illustrate that point, I have seen a lot of products on JVZoo, Warrior Plus, and ClickBank that are quite simple, to the point, and some of them were better than the product I got, were better than the super, super fancy, huge sales pages. So keeping it simple is always good. I think that's a good motto for design in general. Keep it simple. Learn how to write sales page that converts, the best copy. So I'm not a copywriter myself, but writing copy for sales page, you want to understand psychology. You want to understand how to persuade people. That's what you're there to do. You want to tell someone who's going to that page that they need this product or this service, and you want to tell them what to do. You can use strong verbs, as they suggest, and a confident voice or authoritative voice if you'd like. Yeah. And then by doing that, you're conveying that, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert at this. So an example they give, and I really like this one, for instance, instead of mentioning your racing bike's wheel construction, explain what buyers will benefit from getting a good construction. Why do they want that? Why do people want this product? Is it just for money? Because money's a tool to another end. Think about that. Money can get you more time with your family, can get you to travel the world, can get you to better your health in some cases. So what do people truly want? What do people truly want? Let them know the benefits, the core benefits, what they're getting out of it. And next we have test strong headlines. As I said before, we talked about this, headlines can make or break you. Just like calls to action, they are some of the most important text on the page. So we see one here, make your website better instantly. Ooh, wow, that's awesome. The headline should just bring you in. It should just say, hey, what are you going to do? Learn how to, make money consistently online, or do a certain thing, or learn how to improve your health, your dating life, whatever it is. It should be something that's going to entice me right away, because that's the first thing I'm going to read. Yes.
Do you know about job interviews?
I do.
Do you know about the law, the me in 30 seconds statement?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in a job interview, there is something really, really proven to convert, and this is conversion too. Sometimes someone that is getting interviewed needs only 30 seconds to present himself. 30 seconds will be enough. One paragraph will be enough for presenting yourself and grabbing your interviewer attention. So you need to take only 30 seconds of your time in order to stand your point, and also in those 3 seconds you have to tell who you are, you have to tell what do you do, and also you have to tell how good you are, you have to tell also why you are good at that, and when you can start, or what you can do, or what you have to do, or how do you act in order to hire you. So 30 seconds, and that will be time enough for the headline and the sub headline and the bullet points and the video, the sales video, and the buy button, which is below the video. So that is the heading section of a sales page. So 30 seconds should be enough for people to stay there and keep reading, or even less, because how long do you take to read the headline? That's this only like 3 lines of text.
Maybe a millisecond.
So I'm talking only about 30 seconds. I'm just giving an example of a job interview, but on a sales page is way shorter. So you take like 5 seconds to read the headline, and that is something that will give you the desire or the intention to keep reading or to keep scrolling. And also what I do in a sales page is just take a look at the headlines. I don't read sales page. I don't read every one of the words. I just read headlines. I just see graphics. I just see testimonials. I see demo videos. I see presentations or demonstrations. That's what I see on a sales page. I don't read every word, but I do read all the headline, the heading section. Yes, I read it. I even don't watch the whole sales video. I don't watch it all. So this is something important to consider, that you need to have key elements placed on very important parts of your sales page also.
I completely agree, because if the headline doesn't get you, you may leave. Oh, I don't need this. And it could be someone did need it. You just didn't present it properly, or you didn't explain it. You didn't explain the core benefit, which brings me to having some bullet points or describing your product's benefits. And there's a really cool thing I'll show you can do. DotcomPal. You can have little icons above your benefits, but they don't even have to be completed sentences. Be numbered list, they could be icons, they could be something like that. We just want to have benefit 1 and a short description, benefit 2, benefit 3. If you have a video course, learn how to rank videos, learn how to get more clicks on them, learn how to make more money from your videos. It could be as simple as that. They're quick to scan, so you can go, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to learn, but they make you happy. Like, wow, I'm going to get all this is great. One that is huge now, because search engines will give you the slap, is making your sales page mobile friendly. That's very important.
Yeah.
DotcomPal has a very awesome interface that will show you how to do that.
I would like to mention about something like, do you remember when the I remember a guy like many years ago when he started giving attention to mobile buying. So people was thinking like, oh, nobody buys from a cell phone. Well, yeah, they do.
I do.
What is the most source, the highest source of traffic for Facebook?
Cell phone. It's all cell phone.
It's mobile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And why Facebook is being considered the top traffic driver for conversions? Because people buy from mobiles. So
Yeah.
it is important. It is important because it is not like, oh, nobody buys from Facebook. People just go to Facebook to spend time in there and people buy from Facebook. And also, well, nobody buys from a cell phone. Cell phones are not for buying stuff. Well, yeah, people buy from both cell phones, and also they pay everything in there. They pay all the bills are paid in their cell phones because people they don't. I don't know. I don't want to talk negatively about people, but people are lazy, too lazy to go to a laptop and buy something or pay something. They just like to do it in the cell phone. Why to pick up from their bed? And if they're looking at an advertisement and they like something, well, if they like it, they just buy. They don't want to go to a laptop and see. Well, let me see in the laptop. Well, some people do, but the majority of people buy from their cell phone.
They do. They definitely do. And I do as well. I do a lot of stuff on my cell phone. So being mobile friendly, that could double your conversions just by that. If you're wondering, hey, I did all the above, what's wrong? Are you mobile friendly? I don't know. Find out. The next one, add photos, videos, and illustrations, which you can save all of that in your DotcomPal My Drive. And videos in particular, as we are doing run right now live, help convert more customers, because when I can see something, I can trust it more simply. And you can do that by creating an explainer video, a whiteboard video if you're not comfortable with being on camera, or yes, you can create a green screen video if you're up to doing that as well. But a good video is going to go far. Next, we have add social proof, case studies, and testimonials. So a great way to demonstrate social proof, which that simply means, hey, this actually works. Look, people have said good things about it. People have tried and tested it, because nobody exactly likes to jump into a product or service no one's tested before. They want to say, oh man, what are people saying about it? What do you do when you go to Amazon and look at a new product? What's the first thing? You just go, you look down at the reviews. A couple other things you can do is offer a guarantee. If you offer a guarantee, that makes people feel better, because hey, if something doesn't get a specific thing, at least people know in the back of their head, okay, there's a guarantee here. If it doesn't meet my expectations, can I get my money back? And a few more things I'm just going to go through quickly. Eliminating distractions, not having too much time spent on things popping up, things doing random stuff. Just keep it simple. As we said, you can have social media share buttons, and that's something awesome you can do in DotcomPal. Add a sense of urgency if you'd like, hey, this will only be around for the next however many hours. If you come back to this sales page, this will be gone. That gets people going. Add live chat is another suggestion. That's a good way to engage with people if you have the ability to do that. Create an FAQ section to handle objections. You know, after you've been in business for a while, people have questions, and you can create FAQs. We see them at the bottom of the pages. And try exit intent pop-ups. So when people are about to leave, you can give them that last pop-up that says, hey, get this, it's not going to be around forever, or give them maybe sweeten the deal or a way to create an account. And those are some ways to really help your conversions on sales pages. Now, there's more ways that we talked about here, but what I want to illustrate is these are some ideas you can use on sales pages. And I'd like to ask our audience, people watching on YouTube, people watching on Facebook, people watching everywhere. What has been your challenge with sales pages, and why have you said, okay, you know, why are you trying to say how can I improve the conversions? I'd love to know. Put it in the chat box below. What's your biggest challenge with sales pages right now? Whatever it is, I'd love to know. That's why I'm going to, if it's cool, show you a couple more really cool sales pages. I got some for you today. I hope you're ready. One is Avatar Builder. This is a product on JVZoo by a vendor called Paul Pana. He does very well. This one broke JVZoo history, as we can see. You can see it has a nice logo here, some really cool graphics. There's a video here talking about Avatar Builder. This is a video product. I really do like a lot of Paul Pana stuff because he makes awesome video products, and you can see the sales pages here. We have the percentages here talking about the different things, different statistics. This could be social proof. You can see a lot of different stuff here. A demo video.
You see, I something really interesting in that is how much text do you see compared to how much graphics do you see there?
Yeah, tons of graphics. Not a whole lot of text, to be fair. There are some. Yeah. There's some bullet points, like you see the features.
Because people don't read all. People we don't read all. People don't like to read much.
Yeah. To be fair,
people like to see.
Yeah. People want to see a video. What are you all about? What are you doing? How are you doing it? And we don't want to, unfortunately, as much as some people may even would like to read, we don't have all the time to do that. And sales pages have a lot of different things on them. We're mainly focused on, man, let's check out what the videos look like, especially if it's a video product or a visual product. What does this look like? What am I going to learn? You know, what do these videos look like? That's what I look at. Like, do I like the way these videos look? And then I can make a decision. And Avatar Builder has some very, very cool videos.
That is demonstrations of the product.
Does your company have a website to build?
And also all that will depend on the niche. Also, it depends on the topic. So yes. That's why it is very important to analyze all these sales pages and write down the elements as general points, like the headline. What is the purpose of the headline? And then what after the headline, what comes next? And also see the testimonials and also see the demonstration. So you need to write down all those notes as general points, and then you can try to apply it to your niche or to whatever service or product you are going to sell. And after that, it's a matter of testing. You have to test. You have to test, and also you have to optimize, improve, and see how you can increase conversions. But all is a matter of testing. So the first will be to consider all the elements we have shared. And secondly, try to apply all of them in your sales page. And third, test. You have to test it in order to see how it works, and then you can optimize it and improve it to see if you can increase conversions.
Yes, got to test. And the next one, another quick one that's simpler here. And you can see this one is done well. It's also on JVZoo. Just a simple background, blue background, white text, stock media blowout. What is this? It's just a bunch of media. But what does it really have? Yeah, there's some text here, but you can see the images, you can see the videos here. And this one's actually a simpler sales page. What is it? Oh man, I want to get all these effects. And they do have some cool effects here. Me being a video marketer, this is a lot of stuff I think that helps with intros and backgrounds, and if you have a green screen or whiteboard video. If you use Avatar Builder, you can actually combine some of these different elements.
You know, like something I like about JVZoo and Warrior Plus is that you can see inside, you can look inside as an affiliate, and you can take a look at their sales stats and their conversion rate. So that's how you can also decide, and you can see which sales page is converting great And then you can just study the sales page. Also, this is something important to consider, is that these are for the digital marketing agent and digital marketing audience or niche. So it is important to consider that too. This is for the digital marketing, but still there are many elements in there that can be applied for any niche, because there are many elements in general.
Yes.
The idea is the same. You want someone to buy, and that's also you want someone to buy online. So it's something that it applies the same. It's just different wording, but the structure is kind of the same, and also the purpose is the same.
Yes. And yeah, speaking of different niches, just to back that up, hey, maybe you want to use, maybe you're a realtor, you want to use some high quality images. Maybe you have a beach, or you want to convey like getting away from the 9 to 5, which is, I'd actually love to be on a beach right now myself. Cafe, you know, different types of coffee cafes people have, corridor. I mean, there's tons of stuff here you can do. So when you're looking at this and saying, well, okay, JVZoo is just internet marketing, it has a lot of internet marketing, but you can also use it for other purposes, such as helping people.
Local business.
Yeah, a lot of businesses. And then another big one, we have Stock Nation. This has some cool graphics, but what is it? It's simply video. They have a lot of different points here, benefits, as we talked about. Our stock, your story. I really like that tagline. And then just get instant access. So good call to actions. And then they show a video that was made by it. Then they have the different steps. They talk
That's
about,
also important. You know, when somebody's trying to sell something, the logic thing to do, or the common sense thing to do, is to use what he's trying to sell. I have seen some sales pages where they are selling a video creation tool, but they don't use it to create their own sales video. I mean, well, if you're trying to sell something, try to use it for yourself and prove to people that that product, that your product is good, but using it yourself. So that's something important. If you are trying to sell something, it's important you show to people that you are using it yourself too, and you are getting benefits from it.
Yeah, because I've actually seen that myself, that people advertise a video thing or hosting or something like that, and I'm like, well, where's the product? Like, hey, it's great. I love this. I love this webinar technology, but here's me using GoToWebinar. I'm like, what? What are you doing? So I
have seen that. I have seen someone that someone was advertising and group funnels, but she was using ClickFunnels for advertising it. I said, well, why don't you use group funnels? If you're trying to sell group funnels, why are you using ClickFunnels to advertise group funnels? Well, I'm advertising group funnels, and I'm using my ClickFunnels sales funnel to advertise group funnels. It's kind of, well, like, I don't like it. It doesn't make sense.
No, not really. Anyway, with that being said, so everyone, people watching on YouTube, people watching on Facebook, what are some takeaways you got from looking at these sales pages? Did anything spark your mind? Did you get any inspirations, any different ideas? I would love to know, so put it please in the comments below. When I get your comments, when I get your questions, I can better address your challenges in the internet marketing space, online, and with DotcomPal. And speaking of DotcomPal, you might be saying, okay, Kareem, I know that sales pages can convert. I have some ideas now. I saw that you showed some stuff from JVZoo, but how could I make a sales page, me individually? How could I make a sales page, and how could I do it without having to create all these graphics? Because not everybody's a graphic designer. Canva is a great tool. Photoshop and Vector are great tools, but how can I do this? Well, you're in luck, because you have all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage in one place, and that is DotcomPal. I'm here on the DotcomPal dashboard, and one thing I want to suggest is, if you have not done so yet, go to DotcomPal.com, get a free account, and set up your dashboard. You can literally do it within 3 clicks. That is not an exaggeration. You can do it within 3 clicks, under a minute, answering some simple questions. If you have any issues, check out the Get Started videos to learn how to get everything set up. So once you have your dashboard in front of you, now is the time to build some awesome pages just like we saw, so you can increase your conversions with the knowledge we just shared. How do we do that? We go here to grow. It's going to illuminate in white, and we click on it. Then we will see landing pages. We can go ahead and click on that. It's going to take a second to load, and we can see all the landing pages if we've created some previously, the ones that are public, the ones that are in draft, and what we're doing with them. And just to give an example, I'll show you a couple of things I created just real quick for all of the folks at home. Here is a quick one I did. This is for affiliate marketing, just real simple one. And I did this all with a template. I just took images and replaced stuff, and even really delete a whole lot of things. Just added a section, added some images, and did a little bit of Canva. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what you can create. So how do we create one? Well, first we click on New Page. Then we want to give our page a name, and I suggest giving it a page name that you will be familiar with in the future. I'm going to call this Affiliate Example 1. Go ahead and click Create. If you've created a page previously, it will give you a message, hey, you've created a page with the same name previously. So now, why do I love DotcomPal so much? It's never been easier. You have theme templates. You can make actual things from scratch. You can import stuff that you've previously done before, and you can save drafts of stuff that you've done before. It's literally all accessible. And the great thing is there's 23 pages literally of sales pages that you can use for whatever purpose. Do you want to thank someone? Do you want them to register? Do you have a webinar? What are you doing? What is your specific purpose? And the best part is it's all drag and drop. You don't need to be a coder. How many people here have struggled with a WordPress site or a site that needed code, or just a builder that needed code? I know me and Avenatti have. We've talked on our best practices here. So people looking on YouTube and Facebook, how would you like to have the ability to create a sales page that you can import all your own stuff here that'll be saved on my drive, that will give you the ability to drag and drop, to use all the stuff we talked about to create high conversions? Wouldn't that be awesome? Let me know in the chat box. And now I'm going to go ahead and preview a page. That's how we know what the page looks like. We can preview it on desktop. And as we said, what's very important? To do it on mobile, because some people are just using these. They're not even actually going on laptops or desktops anymore. So mobile is really important. The one I love, being a huge favorite between me and Avenatti, is the Selenetic lead page. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And that's all you have to do to load up the template. It's just that simple. Name a page, you find one that you like, you preview it and say, wow, this looks beautiful, this looks amazing, we have so many amazing templates, and then you go ahead and click on it, and it is right here. And here's the fun thing. I don't have to really go ahead and delete a lot of stuff. You can see a lot of the graphics and stuff are done here, and all I have to do is change some stuff around. So let's go ahead and get started. I can click on logo, and you'll see when you click on something, it will outline, and you can see the little green circles and the outline around it. And you'll have several options. You can delete it, you can duplicate it, which makes another one. You can layer it, crop it, you can rotate it. You can put a link to something, and that can be an external link, a link within DotcomPal, or a link to the section in the page. You can change the style of it, or you can click change image. That's what I'm going to do. And then using these 3 dots here, if you see my drive, not only does DotcomPal allow you to create awesome sales pages with drag and drop functionality, but you can bring in your own images, your own videos ready to go. don't have to wait on trying to upload something again. How many people here have had trouble? And I have had this personally. You go to WordPress, you try and upload some pictures or a video, you try and upload something, and it just doesn't want to work. Or you don't have space or something happen like that. Has that ever happened to you, Abanati? You have trouble uploading an image? Because that can happen quite frequently. So there, I have a logo right there. Here I can add a cell phone if I'd like, so people can contact me.
Can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
It was I got my mom was in mute. My mom. Well, I had problems with images, especially with WordPress. You have to go like I don't know how many layers in order to upload a picture in order to use it. So it's kind of complicated there too with WordPress.
Yeah.
And also, if you know how to do it, well, if you are you know how to servers work, then it's kind of challenging if you don't know how to deal with servers.
Mm-hmm. So here's the cool thing. I have my subject line, my headline all ready to go. Now, what do I want to do? I'm a video marketer, so learn how to use video marketing to get more sales for your business. And all I did here was simply I clicked on it, and then I clicked on the text and I changed it. I can just double click and then delete that out, and then I can write something new. Use a simple formula to make 5 figures, or actually 6 figures with video marketing. And that's simply as easy as it is. Clicking, changing, clicking, changing. The best practice is if you don't have to delete a bunch of stuff and change things, you don't need to. Let's keep it simple, right? And this is a fairly simple page. We just have the logo, we have the number here, and then I say here, well, maybe I want to change this image. If I really want to, I can go ahead and delete that. And then on the left here, we can see page elements. Now this is simple because you just drag and drop. You can drag headlines, which is text, paragraph, images, video, buttons, forms, shapes, icons, timers, social, and even HTML. If you have some development experience, you can bring in something like a PayPal button or Stripe button. I'm going to click and drag a video over here. And it is my OneDrive to the rescue here because I have some videos uploaded. I just go ahead and click on it. And then I can click on these green circles and resize it. Boom. And there you have it. And now button text. Remember, we said button text wants to be pretty strong. So we want get my free course now. Everybody likes free. Everybody likes to get something by just clicking and opting in. And then support line. Get more customers using YouTube video marketing. And that's it for one section. Just keep it simple. Convey to the audience what you want to do. How are you going to help them?
Also, there is something like inside DotcomPal in the templates. You can type for sales, and there you will find sales pages, templates, but the complete ones. Can you go there, please, to the templates?
Yes, I can.
And there you will see like long form sales page, and those sales page has been used for real launches. Like if you see there, you can see, and so what you can do is just change it, just optimize it, just change it, just adapt it to your product or service. And you can use the same structure, and you can even use the same design too. And also you just need to change your wording and also adapt new images for it. So, and also you can do it step by step, like, and also drag and drop and you don't have to go too much into detail with that. So that, for example, that one is a sales page, right?
Yes, that's a long form
Yeah.
one.
So that's how you can go. That takes a lot of time to do it by hand.
Yes. Oh
You see
yeah.
the design. You can. That's is a dummy text or is a template. So you see the design is beautiful. It's nice looking. It's responsive, and you just need to replace. You can change the logo. You can keep the same design, and also just change stuff in there. Maybe some images can meet your needs, and maybe you can just keep the same images. And but you see, and also the structure. So if you try to use a template, that's the best way to go, because you already know that template will convert, because
Yes.
it's a sales page template,
And you
and
don't
that way,
have tons of time, because if you
yeah,
build it from scratch, you're going to be at it for a little bit. That's fine if you'd like to do it that way. There's not a way how to per se, but there are best practices. So
yeah. And also the same applies with everything else. And you just need to, if you want to create one from scratch, you can do so too, because inside DotcomPal, you can just go for a blank page, build it from scratch, and you can just take a look at other sales pages to get inspiration. It will take you more time, but it's also possible. If you want to go from scratch, you can do it without DotcomPal. That's not a problem. And also without coding. You don't have to take, when I'm talking about from scratch, it's not like some years ago. When I say from scratch, it means you have to go inside the code, and you have to know the language and the HTML thing and the PHP thing and all that. That's long time ago. Now, when I say from scratch, I mean just dragging and dropping stuff, moving around things without touching a single line of code. Nothing of that. Just dragging and dropping. That's what I mean when I say from scratch. No more coding. No more coding.
no more coding.
Yeah, we
Unless
have
they're
to.
not,
We leave
unless
that to
they're
the
back in
DotcomPal
the
developers. They do all that coding.
Yes. This is an example of a real quick scratch one. Like, oh, okay. And you say, okay, well, and here's the thing that's fun about Scratch. You can actually play around with the elements more, and you can see what all is there. And then you can learn some stuff. You can play around with the background, the border color. Like, oh, okay, let me try this. What's a good color? You can do something blue like that. And remember, you want to keep it simple. And then you say, oh, okay, well, this needs more sections. No problem.
Try to do that with coding.
Oh, boy.
Trying to do that coding is really, really hard, man. Only that. It took you like a few seconds to do that. Try to do that coding, and you will get lost.
You'll be there for a while. We, as much as we love doing this, I don't know I'd pull Dreamweaver again or the code in WordPress.
Oh yeah.
but it was definitely interesting to see how far everything has come by doing that. So I'd like to know, anyone watching on Facebook and YouTube, are you guys developers? Have you ever worked with code? Have you ever tried to code a sales page? And what was your experience? Were you able to do it, or did you run into some issues? Now, just to get briefly back to this sales page, a couple things I wanted to mention that you can do that were in that article is you can check the mobile after you're done. How you do that? You click on the mobile icon. That was one thing I'm always big on, because if mobile don't look too good, it will not convert, simply. So you want it to look good. Mobile here, I usually recommend knock out the desktop portion first. Get the desktop portion looking really good, and then take your time, play around with the mobile one, see how you want it to look.
Something important is that responsive thing, because you will be losing a lot of traffic for not being responsive. If your page is not responsive, you will lose a lot of traffic. Like, you will be wasting a lot of time, money, and effort with the traffic part, because most of people visit pages from their mobile devices. So you have to get it both desktop and mobile responsive.
Yeah, And take your time with that. Honestly, the nice thing is you can switch back and forth. You can toggle back and forth very quickly, and then you can preview it as well. Now, I know another big thing here is at the bottom, you have social media links. Now, if you watch our Get Started, guys, you'll see that you're able to actually plug in your social media links, all on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. And then you can have them saved. So when you go to a sales page, or any page really, or your website, you can click on the elements, you can click on social and drag it over, and boom, there's my links, and it looks great. And I can click edit and say, maybe I'd like it to be circles. Okay, we can do that. We can make it look like, something else. I think that looks cool too. So we can integrate all of that. And a big thing is, if we click on this gear wheel, here's the nice thing that I love. You can go conversion goal. Here, you make this specifically for sales. Let me ask you guys in the chat, people watching on YouTube, Facebook, there's a lot of drag and drop builders. I get it. But how many actually set a conversion goal for you? Now, you might have a conversion goal that you're visualizing, but how many actually say, okay, this is the conversion goal? Because based on the conversion goal, it will have a different function. So we can set it actually for sales, and we can even put a value. And just to talk about the importance of bringing in traffic, we can do Google Analytics, track our traffic. We can have Facebook remarketing track code in here. We can even put third-party JavaScript if you are a developer, if you do want to use code, but not necessary. And we have SEO.
About the tracking part, it is important also to mention that if you want to increase your sales page conversion, it is really important to use what is known as remarketing. So there, when you use remarketing, you can increase a lot of the sales pages, the sales conversion, because remarketing works that when someone gets into your website and that person goes to Facebook, and then inside Facebook, if you run ads for remarketing purposes, that person will see your ad inside Facebook, and they will connect it. And there is a psychology behind that. So people see your ad inside Facebook, and it will increase more the conversions for that. So that's why it's important to consider those third-party scripts in there.
Yes, definitely. You want to track it. Now, the great thing about DotcomPal as well, even if you don't have that in there, is it will track that stuff for you through analytics. And I'll even show that in a second. And also, we have featured in. Check this out. We have all of our social proof here, and we have our testimonials. We can add them. Kareem helped my SEO business do 10 in a month. Thank you. Glad your SEO business is doing well. And then Kareem helped my website, business, sky, rocket, our sales. And here's the cool thing. There's a button here. There's 3 buttons. So it's not tons and tons of call to action, but there's frequent call to actions here. There's testimonials with social proof. We even have the featured in, and we have our quick bullet points of what it would do. Now, another amazing thing you can do for sales pages is, let's say you want to make them members only, which we'll be talking about. You can do this, say you're doing a membership site, or you have membership videos, or you want people who are members of your product launch, or whatever launch you're doing, or something like that, or the product you're selling. You can make this members only, or you can make it password protected. And you can even select a date for it to happen. So you could set it members only and set it in the future for your launch. But just to go ahead, I'm going to set it public now and just hit public. And it's just that simple. Page published successfully. Boom. And now here's a cool thing. I can actually see the different pages that I've done here. I can take a look at the analytics of the affiliate example. So I'll click on analytics. I can see the total visitors, total conversions, total conversion rate. I can see technology, you know, the operating systems that they're coming in, the browser, the devices they're using, even the location, and I can even have goals of conversions. So literally we're tracking analytics down to the science. So with that, that's how you create an amazing landing page without coding, using your own elements, using simple templates that help you get the job done with your amazing all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. That is DotcomPal. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to get updates like these, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when we go live with more updates. If you're watching on Facebook, like this video, give it a share so people can get this information. And now I'd like to take any questions, feedback, ideas, or anything you guys want to talk about. Let me know in the chat and I will address your questions. I'm looking forward to them. Does anybody have any questions? People watching on Facebook, people watching on YouTube, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. Looking forward to hearing from you. All right, everyone. So if you have any questions, please be sure to put them in the comment section, which will still be available after this video, or put them on YouTube in the comments. Looking forward to seeing them. And if you are watching on YouTube, again, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and if you can, give it a thumbs up and hit the notification bell to know when we go live with more updates. Zahid Azidi, it's great to see you again. Thank you so much for tuning into these. I really appreciate your feedback, and I really appreciate you coming online to watch these. People liking on Facebook, give this a like and a share. Get it out to your friends, family who need a solution to build, grow, and sell in one place. Now with that, everyone, how would you like to double your commissions from 30 to 50%? Well, now is the time. And how can you do that? Well, with the power of our affiliate program and all our tools, if you go pro today, you'll get unlimited visits, leads, contacts, websites. You will increase your affiliate percentages from 30 to 50%, and you'll get some amazing founder special bonuses as well. Now, if you have not started with us for free, this is the time to do it. You can get $100 a month service for free. You don't even have to put in your credit card. But don't just get a free account, have it sit there. Use it to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place, and you'll be amazed, because as your business grows, our business grows. Let us grow with you, and let us give you an amazing tool to grow your business, especially in these times. Everyone, my name is Kareem with Team.com.pal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. I want to thank my amazing co-host, Abanati. He's done an amazing job getting everything situated. I also want to give a shout out to Shirag and to Manish for their amazing support, content, and help. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. And I do have a question before we go. Please, will you be adding Sendio to the autoresponder? I can check. We can check about that, and I will let you know. Let me just double check on my drive. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and see if we got that. How you do that is you click on the three dots, you go to integration, and let me check for it. Let's go to new integration. And let me see if I can find it. All right. We can get back to you on that and let you know. Thank you very much for that question. I really do appreciate that one, though. All right. Thanks for the kind suggestion. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate each and every one of you who shows up so we can help you guys out and address any questions you may have. Sendio integration is not there. However, you can add the HTML code of your web form. Yes, you can do that. We can also bring that question up and take a look into that. That is a good question, and I am aware of Sendio. I believe that's Zach Zamor's product. All right, everyone. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your time. I am Kareem with Team.comPal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today, and we will be back on Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, with some more updates, help, and different things to help you with DotcomPal. Is ClickBank affiliate option live? We are working on that right now. Is AvantGate, AvantGate. It will be though. Correct me if I'm wrong, Albie. Are you muted? Let me unmute you.
Sorry, my mic was off. I need to talk to the team. We need to ask them to see when we have ClickBank live, as well as Sendio. So those are things we will let them know to see what's the plan for them. Surely that's our goal, to improve, because we are serious on that. We want you to have everything in one place. So that's the goal, that's the purpose, and we get that to the team and ask them about what is the plan for this.
Yes, and I just got a message. Our tech team is working on this, and it would be added soon. We have an amazing tech team. Not only do we do awesome trainings, but we have an amazing tech team and support here for you to help you with whatever challenges, questions, or queries you have. Also, thank you for those 2 questions. They were amazing questions. And definitely, as you can see, the tech team is working on it, and it will be added soon. So everyone, thank you so much for showing up today. Like this video on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it, like it, give it a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell to know when we go live. I am Kareem with Team.comPal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Have an awesome weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard.
Today is Monday, bro.
Or not Monday, Tuesday.
Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Man, you want to have the weekend just too soon, right?
I do.
So you didn't have a good weekend.
Yeah, it went by too fast. All right, guys.
Yeah, you are trying to force it. You want to force Friday. It's force Friday. No, man. Monday. We have already 5 days to go in order to go to Friday.
Yeah.
So take it easy. Calm down for Friday. I know it's party time, but don't worry. It will come. It will come.
But if you work with DotcomPal, every day is Friday. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Standard. See you later, guys.
See you.